Welcome to episode 27. No,
Bruno's just gonna sit there and shut up.
Welcome to the first ever 5-man pod.
I'm so fucking tired. That shit eating grin got me. All right.
5-man pod.
Dude. All right. I forgot to get you one, Bruno. I thought you were leaving, but Diplo for everyone.
Yo, we got a Diplo.
I'm on a diet.
Diplo these nuts in your mouth. Welcome back to episode 29 of the Shitpost HQ podcast. I'm joined. It's me, Jeffrey Barnes, the fourth, joined by my boy.
I didn't think Chucky B21.
Come on, man.
I don't think you missed.
Come on, man. My name is Yuki Sonoda.
And Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That's pretty good too.
Jumping
Bruno's name?
flashbacks.
What's Bruno's name today?
Yuri.
Oh,
Bruno.
He's out of minutes.
classic
no,
Bruno.
bro. He's out of minutes.
He's
bro.
out of minutes.
Yeah.
His cell is out of minutes.
You gotta put some coins up his ass.
You ever see that picture of the hummus? It's like the regular original, and it's like when your friend Hummus makes a ridiculously funny joke, and it just says classic hummus.
These nuts in your mouth? There's nothing else I can think of.
Classic hummus.
Yo, this is the first episode where I'm not sitting in that corner.
Really?
Including the old setup.
That's the man spread corner.
I've always, that's literally the
You get that fisheye view of the fucking cock.
I got upskirted last video, yeah.
That's why I hold
happen
this
again.
this pillow here.
Man, I've been fucking craving poutine. Poutine this dick in your mouth.
I'm down. Put it in my mouth.
Yo, actually, I just need advice. I don't even know if... but it's not
How do I
advice.
be happy?
Welcome back to the Psychiatry Podcast.
What is your go-to spot for lunch?
Let's go back. You go
I'm not first. I'm not first.
Zach.
My desk alone.
I knew it. I bet you pack lunch every day.
I do pack
What do
lunch
you pack?
every
What
day.
do you pack?
Today, I made pad thai at home.
Wow.
But since I'm not eating any carbs or sugar right now, I had to make it with these noodles that were made out of like a root vegetable.
Wow.
It was actually pretty good. That and like my usual go-to is like I have like steak, eggs, a salad, salmon, stuff like that.
This guy's the most healthiest man here.
My God.
Chicken thighs.
Do you meal prep or do you like cook every night?
I mostly just cook every night with hopes to pack
Damn.
up some for lunch. But it's only since, I've been not having carbs because when I do, I'm like, fuck it. Thai food, some shit like that, shawarma, right?
I am not that fucking dedicated. I cannot cook every day.
I've never meal prepped in my life.
I wish I could.
I'm useless.
I don't meal prep.
I meal prep because I don't want to cook every day.
I just cook for myself and then have it the next day.
Yeah, like always making up for leftovers. That's typically what I do. I do want to start meal prepping just because of ease, and cooking takes time and it's annoying. But in terms of a lunch place, it's exclusively based on the mood I'm in. So I try not to go to the same place every time. And so like when I'm like cutting or when I'm like trying to be healthy, ironically enough, my go-to place is McDonald's.
when I'm trying to be healthy, I go to
because I
McDonald's.
just get, it's like simple macros. I just get a McDouble with 4 patties, and it's like 400 calories, but it's like 47 grams of protein. So it's like it's not that good, but it's better than.
Yeah, but what are the fats?
Who cares, bro? It's all about protein. I don't give a fuck how much
just
fat.
protein. Just protein.
It's just anywhere else you go, really, like you don't really get meat for like that low of a price. Like I think like when you add 2 extra patties, it comes to like $4. So it's like for $4. It's better than like getting a protein bar, and it's like the same amount of calories. So it's like I just get a fucking quad stack.
Quad stack McDouble. That's the move.
Dude, it's disgusting. Like drips grease everywhere. I might go on after the podcast.
So I do bring lunch every day, but the place that I work, it's like a huge plant. Basically, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge exists because of this place of business and also the Schneider's factory and Rim for a little while. But it takes me 7 minutes to leave my desk to get out to my car, and for a 30-minute lunch, I'm not going anywhere. For a 8-minute walk, turn on the car, whatever drive, and it's out in like industrial area between Kitchener and Cambridge. So there's like a cafeteria that has stuff every day.
You guys have a sick. I've been to that cafeteria. I've ate there. It's
How?
fucking fun.
It's pretty solid.
I did work in there.
No way.
I did. I was a subcontractor.
Is it good?
there.
It's pretty solid. Since COVID though, like they've cut out a lot of options. So I've heard because I started during COVID. So there used to be like, like salad bar by weight. There's always pizza. There's always
Banago.
burgers.
Yeah.
Is the price
And they have
good
hot. They
in
have like
comparison
hot.
to like regular?
This morning I got eggs, bacon, sausage, like the standard breakfast, and it cost me $5.
That's good.
That's wow, that's good. I had a nice Japanese curry there for lunch once.
Dude, curry
Katsu.
day is the best.
Wow.
Yes, curry day, yo. That's
Thursday
it's
is
legendary,
curry
man.
day. That was today.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
Japanese
sick.
katsu curry is fire, and
Every
it's
Thursday.
like legit Japanese food. Like even though we're in Canada, it's Toyota. It's legit. Yeah.
And then Friday, they have the suspiciously leftover curry poutine.
That shit hits different.
It's still good, I bet. No, that's a fire calf. But I asked because like I ate out for lunch every day this week. And like half of
So what'd you
almost
hit?
every day last week.
4 days. What'd you hit?
So that's the thing. It's like I will always hit variety, right?
Okay.
Like I'll never go to the same spot twice,
Right.
in 2 days. But I think my go-to, like if I'm just busy at work, like I just finished a meeting, I wasn't thinking about it,
Yeah.
and it's lunchtime, I'm hungry, I gotta go and have another meeting after lunch. Mr. Sub, that's my
Mr.
go-to, bro.
Sub, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not joking.
Oh man.
Yo, it's
Tell Bruno
fucking
trying to
defend
get
yourself
Bruno
right now.
fire. Oh, yo,
No,
I gotta, I gotta.
Let's go. That shit is
Get both of them off. Get both of them off.
Defend yourself. Defend yourself.
I actually-
I would.
I
So
rate-
bro, everyone knows I fucking hate Subway. I eat it because it's Subway. There's a certain value to a shitty sub, but Mr. Sub is too shitty. Like there's a threshold
correct.
below Subway somehow.
correct.
I don't know how. Okay, defend
I
yourself.
don't know. I can't like. I used to eat Subway all the time. I'm sure everyone used to eat Subway all the time. I don't know if I'm sick of it or if it just sucks now. Like Mr. Sub is the way to go. I haven't had a Subway in like 2 years or 3.
What do you get at Mr. Sub?
Special of the day, bro? Always deal of the day. You
think he's rich?
Or just assorted or whatever. Like
It's Canadian, and they have a keto bun.
they do have a
It's the
keto
only
bun.
place I know that has a keto bun.
Yeah,
It's like
because
an
it
extra
sucks, bro.
$2.
And keto bun sucks. So like, wow, let's make it suck even
Well, it's
more.
gluten free too.
Yeah, so it's awful. How bad does it taste? Like a stone?
I'll tell you right now, on keto, you can't eat out. Period.
It's just not good.
No McDonald's.
You can't have shit.
Yo, go to Copper Branch, but you're gonna spend like $25 just for a
Yo.
meal.
I drive by that like almost every day. Like I was wondering,
That's decent.
Is that your lunch spot?
No, absolutely not.
can you like pick up there or is it a sit down?
Yeah, you can pick up. It's sit down and
But you
pick
gotta
up.
call in or
No, you can walk in.
okay.
You can walk in.
Like is it like quick, like freshy type thing or
Yeah, it's like Freshie.
Oh,
it's
sick,
like
okay,
Freshie.
like they have a bar,
Yeah.
like a counter where you order.
I've been there like a couple times, and I get it's a black bean burger, but it's actually made out of black beans. If you want
As
something
opposed to what else?
what do you mean? Those
It's
chemical
a black bean burger made out of fucking
pinto
something
bean, yeah.
else.
Those like Beyond Meat burgers and shit. Like they say they got like all that vegetables and shit, but they don't at all.
So what's it taste like? Beans?
No, yeah, a little bit, but it's kind of good. It's kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of good. I rate like
Like they must grill it or something.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
I like it better than Freshie, 100%.
I like black
Really?
bean stuff.
Which one?
I like black bean stuff.
There you go. Yeah, yeah. You'll probably
love
like it,
that
but like
shit.
I've only been there a couple times because it's so expensive. There's I think they have 6 wings, fake meat, not even fake meat. Actually, I don't know, whatever. It's like $18 for fucking
six?
6 small ass wings, and I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Do they
how are these
include
guys
a
in
fake
business?
bone? You know how
Yeah.
annoying that would be?
Wait,
A fake
they
bone?
simulate.
Yeah. Ew, what would
It's-
even
wait,
be?
wait, hold on. I'm
It's
sorry,
a toothpick, bro.
The wings must be actual meat because how the fuck do you make?
It's probably cauliflower.
Could be.
Like boneless bites, like type thing, or what?
No, I can't remember. It was like
Tofu?
4 years. It was like 4 years ago. I can't recall.
Oh, 4
I literally
years.
can't recall. But they were decent.
Could be tofu or something. Yeah.
Yo, pass the microphone to Bruno. I think he's got some crazy Mr. Sub propaganda to spill.
Not
Before he's
Mr.
cut
Sub,
off.
not
for-
Mr. Sub. Although Mr. Sub is really good.
No.
I need to know your rates on Firehouse subs.
Yeah, why don't you
this
go
is
there?
no. This is controversial. Firehouse is controversial. Really? Yeah. So like,
Really?
I love Firehouse subs, and I think everyone else in this room does too. But there's a lot of people out there that say it fucking sucks because they steam their meat and like their buns and shit. So it's not like a grilled or like a cold sub, which is like what you would usually have.
Yeah, it's
they
not
steam
toasted.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, they steam it. So that's what a lot of people don't
They're
like.
afraid of fire there, of course.
The fireman.
PTSD.
Even though
And
they're-
that's what a lot of people. A lot of people are like, I will never touch Firehouse.
Okay, so you know
Because
what?
of that.
Let's go into the great sub debate. Let's go tier list.
Hold on. We
Rank-
didn't hear Chris's lunch options.
Yeah, what do you got? Before we rage submarine warfare.
Man, that's the thing. I never take out lunch. I never go out and eat lunch. Never. Like
how? You just cook all the time,
I work at home, so I eat at home for lunch.
work at home,
But
it's easier.
if I did have an option to, it would be a bibimbap bowl from Taste of Soul.
Okay.
What?
Bibimbap B21.
Bibimbap bowl, bro.
Bibimbap or a burrito bowl. I love bowls, man.
haven't had burrito bowl.
I love bowl. I
do
love
too.
rice, beans, and like all these
Yeah,
veggies.
facts.
And I love that shit. That's my favorite type of food.
Have you ever been to Poke Bowl?
I was
Oh
about
yeah,
to say,
yes,
that's
yeah.
another
Poke
spot.
Bowl is good too. Poke Bowl is
Damn,
great.
That shit's good.
I did find a better Poke Bowl place. It's in Guelph. Beats Poke Bowl a million times. And I like Poke Bowl.
Is it expensive?
No, it's like
No, they're like
like-
13 bucks. Or maybe no, it's more now, 15 to 17 bucks.
Yeah.
Because you have fresh fish,
yeah,
right? So-
yeah.
And it's actually filling, surprisingly.
It is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You look at it and you're like, but then you eat it and you're like, I'm full as fuck.
And you don't feel like shit. Like, I don't know if it is
Yes.
actually healthy, but it feels at least
Yes.
decently
It's
healthy.
like 100%.
Fresh. That's
Yeah.
it seems like I feel full at sushi because I ate a shit ton, but like sushi inherently doesn't make me feel gross. It's like cold
Unless you eat too much,
Yeah,
which
unless
is
you eat too
always,
much,
yo,
yeah.
it makes me feel gross sometimes.
Well, it's like, avocado and fish. It's just all omega-3 fatty acids.
Mm-hmm.
Good for the old brain.
Shit
and
ton
the
of carbs.
Mental
Hell yeah.
health.
mental schmelth. All right, so I guess now that Chris is done, we can head into the great sub debate. So I never thought about it like that because I never thought about the fact that Firehouse subs is steamed.
Me too.
And-
Because it just tastes good.
Dude, I love Firehouse so much that when we got our first one in town, I went and I tried every single sub off the menu.
Holy shit.
Which means I spent like $100
Holy
in the week.
shit.
This is back when I was living at home, so I
kinda
had, fucking, I
expensive
had
too,
dispo
yeah.
income. But I loved everything. My favorite still to this day, New York steamer, because it's like, and it's funny because it's okay. Now I like vegetables. So when I go to this, it sounds like an Urban Dictionary. Like she sits on her chest and then she sucks on her belly
New
button.
York steamer grass.
But it's like when I go to Subway, when I go anywhere else, I'll get like lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, fucking jalapenos, everything, right? But this sub, the New York steamer, I think it's literally just meat and cheese and like this like nice mayo, fucking whatever, Dijon mustard.
Yeah.
It's probably aioli, because everything's aioli.
Dude, it's so fucking good. And
Bro,
like,
you can add vegetables, bro.
you can, but I don't want to mess the good thing. Like that's
it's
the way
true.
that's
Yeah,
the way
that's good.
the fireman intended, and I'm gonna eat it the way he
Yo,
intended.
at Firehouse, you don't get to choose your toppings, right?
You can add. So
You can
it's-
choose like at the
They
cashier.
are away,
Okay,
like the
okay.
way they were intended to be, and then you can add.
Yes,
like,
okay.
extra toppings.
Lose
Right on.
points right there.
So here's my unpopular opinion. I think that above all, so let's say in town we have Subway, Mr. Sub, Jersey Mike's, Firehouse, and we have Quiznos. And for me, Quiznos is still my number one.
Yep.
Me too.
Like, Quiznos is.
Yeah?
They were the first ones to start the toasted sub, and like everything there tastes legitimate. Like their meat tastes like real meat, whereas the Subways taste like plastic. Their bread tastes like bread instead of Subways just taste like everything at Subway feels like someone bought a Fisher Price oven and then just threw it in there, and everything gets a microplastic and infused fucking taste. But Quiznos and then chicken carbonara.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one.
I
That's
might
the one.
drive after this podcast if it's still open. I'll get a fucking.
That's
it's
the
that
one. Chicken
good.
carbonara.
Where is a
Hessler.
Quiznos? Yeah, right. You have to go
We
to
have to
Cambridge.
drive 20 minutes to get a fucking sub.
Yeah.
That's the last one.
Quiznos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last one. Last,
Thank
the
you,
last
Bruno.
remaining. Yeah, the
Yo,
last remaining.
Taking you just described a sub called the Steamer from Firehouse Subs, where they steam everything.
Yeah, New York steamer. Never thought about that. They really do be steaming.
Firehouse Subs, we steam everything. Try
Cheese
the New York
steam.
Steamer. Steamed in our best grade steam. We steam all of our ingredients.
It does fucking take a long time to make a goddamn sub at Firehouse.
It does.
That's why
You
they're
wait
out,
there
that's
for
why
a
they're
while.
out of business, yo.
It is longer than
It's
you would
worth
expect.
the fucking wait, though.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
for sure.
Two things I like about that place. Number one, their hot sauce selection.
Unmatched.
And you know what? I hate to be that good guy for a minute. I'll just pull away from the me that I was 2 seconds ago. I like the whole roundup donation thing.
Yeah.
Round up to the nearest dollar, and then you feel like you're
love
making
it.
a little bit of a
the
donation.
best way to ask
it's
for
a
a donation.
good business,
And it
model.
feels like you're losing nothing, really.
Yeah, you're just
yes,
rounding
yes.
up.
When they, low
The
key,
highest, yeah, but if it's 01, do you round up? You're told it'll be 2101. Do you want to round up?
Hell no.
So we used to do that where I worked in university. I worked at Sheridan Nurseries, and it was like the roundup donation, and just like the look in the eyes of the people that don't round up for their 37 cents. They're just like, nope. And it's just like, You are dead inside, aren't you, mister?
That is crazy to say no to that.
Yeah,
It
like
is
37
crazy.
cents. And they're like, no. And you're just like, I am so sorry. You're going to go home to a shithole or a broken home. And I'm just, you can stay here tonight if you want in this safe space. There's patio furniture. It'll be totally fine with management.
You know what? Like when they say like, do you want to round up? I always say yes. You know, it doesn't matter the number. Always say yes.
Fucking sense.
But when you're at the grocery store and you're checking out and they're like, do you want to donate $1 or do you want to donate $2? I don't know about that one, bro. Like,
So
just round me up. You know,
Agreed.
like I'll
So-
say yes, but if you want me, I don't know.
50 cents or round up? Round up.
Yeah, round up. I don't
At
care.
the grocery store, hypothetically speaking, I've probably forgotten to scan a few items, so I'll always donate. I'm like Robin Hood, So that's what I
That's the
do.
worst.
But where it gets me is like every social issue and cause that accepts donations has its own merit, and that's fine. But I am a sucker for sick kids. So when I'm at LCBO and they go, do you want to donate some money to sick kids? I'm like, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. What am I going to fucking say no to this kid dying of cancer? What am I, a monster? Take my fucking $2. Take it, okay? But the worst is when I get caught being a fucking like a cheapskate. When I go, they go, oh, how much? And I go, $1. And they go, minimum's $2. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking,
Never mind.
I'm already too deep now. I asked. Like, can't go back now.
No
I'm
reneging.
fucking choose.
That must be the ruthless saying no to that one.
Yeah.
No, but
there's
no,
sick,
but it-
dying children of diseases you haven't had because you're healthy and you're drinking tonight with your friends.
I say no.
They were in a hospital right now,
I
dying.
do. I say no. Mike's totally right. Round up, absolutely. Once you break that $1, it's like, okay, I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here. I don't know you. You don't know me. You didn't even want to ask me because you didn't want the rejection.
Why is it so much deeper?
There
right?
you
Like-
stand. There you stand asking me, and I'm that guy on the other side saying, nope.
Now it's like just pride thing. I don't even know what it is. Like
Yeah, dude.
I say it with my chest. No.
And honestly, if I come here again, I see you. Don't ask me again.
Yo, please never ask me that again.
And you ever notice that sometimes they just don't ask?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like they look at you and they're like, this guy's a no.
They look at you up and down. Nah.
This guy's got
Not
$7 in his checking account. Not even gonna ask.
I saw him forget to scan items last week.
Yeah. How does he keep forgetting to scan items? How does he do that? But yeah, Mr. Sub though. You know what? I might go Mr. Sub tonight. And I'll
No.
give it a shot.
It's literally like 5 minutes from my work too. So like Firehouse is far like from where I work, right? So
Mr. Sub.
but I'd still go to Mr. Sub.
This is the worst lunch option you could have ever
thing-
fucking
No,
said.
it's not, bro.
The
It's
only
so
thing that I
it's
can
less.
say with certainty is that everything on the Tim Hortons menu sucks.
Never,
mega ass.
Never.
They just got rice bowls.
And I'm sure they suck. Mega
I haven't
ass.
tried it because I'm not eating rice right now, but like they look pretty cool, man.
They look.
Everything
Look.
there looks good.
Yes.
In theory, it
the
should be
picture.
good. Yeah, it should be good.
Hold up. You can't go wrong with like just a BLT on like a quick snack on a road trip.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah,
no,
but if you go to McDonald's, the BLT is literally better though.
They got BLTs at
BLT?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, ball lick
And
this,
No, they do.
this coming from like McDouble with 4 patties. This
Yeah,
guy.
which is good.
he's like, what the fuck is all that green shit on it?
Yeah, whack and stupid. Don't
Why is
want
there
it.
grass on my burger?
No,
Yo,
I-
you know what? I go here a lot too, especially when I'm trying to be healthy-ish.
go on
Is
Timmy's.
I'll just go to a grocery store and I'll just buy their pre-made salads. I actually do
Yeah,
that all
yeah.
the time. Yeah,
yeah,
We
I've
have
done
those
that.
in the Toyota plant.
yeah, all the time.
Dude, the other day, literally Tuesday, I went to Zares and I shouldn't have gotten food. I was like, I'm just gonna stop in here. So, do you guys have the Flash Food app? So it's an
I
app,
do. I don't
and,
use
and
it.
they have like every grocery store, like every Zares has
Flip?
a what? No, Flash Food.
Oh, sorry.
So every grocery store has a chest freezer somewhere, and stuff that's expiring, they mark it down like aggressively. Like, you know how sometimes they have like the buy today 50% off?
yeah.
It's more than that. It's like fucking 90% off. So one of the coolest things I ever got, I got a 24 pack of protein bars for $1, and it was like retail like 60.
Holy shit!
I should have bought more in hindsight.
Did
but
it expire
whatever.
like a week
No,
ago or
they
something?
expired like a year after. I was like, what the like?
What?
Like I don't know how I got that. It was like a glitch, but I fucking should have bought more.
You know what? I'm glad that they're finally doing that. I worked at a grocery store for like 6 years,
waste.
and I always said like the amount of waste produced, and everyone was always cool. They're like, oh, but our waste is under 2%, which is their KPI, and I'm like, 2% of a grocery store is still
a fuck ton.
And there's a lot of grocery stores, right? A lot of produce, a lot of meat. It's really sad to see the meat because meat's really expensive right now in Canada, but it was funny. I asked once the store manager, why don't we implement a program? And he said, and I'll never forget this, the Emerson Act. It was an act that was introduced saying that you can't give away expired stuff for free because then you're essentially setting a precedent that you can give anything away for free. And
you're almost giving away poison, I guess.
And essentially, yeah. Well, there
could be poison.
See, it's a safety thing, but it's also the whole grocery non-tax thing.
What's that?
So, like, grocery items aren't taxed.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know that.
If it's a tax on my groceries, what do you mean?
No, certain items, if they're grocery items, like boxed frozen shit, that is not taxed.
What?
Yeah.
You're telling me right now, if I check my receipt, I'm not going to get taxed on it.
No, you'll probably have like out of $100, you probably paid $6 in tax.
Yeah, but it's on like. I think it's like meat items and produce, but if it's technically a grocery item, I'm 99% sure that
you know that this rings a bell because I remember like
paying the right amount that was
literally
on the tag.
or like if I just stop at a grocery store for lunch to buy like some fruits or something. I remember like walking out and there's no tax on my receipt.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well, what is
now I know
taxed
why.
then? Or what are you gonna get charged tax on a grocery item?
I guess.
I see. That's what I think. It's like as
You
long
buy
as it
toothbrush
doesn't,
maybe
as
there,
long as
like-
it's not characterized as a grocery item. So I guess if it was like a resale thing, like like a toothbrush, right?
Or
that's a
toilet
company
paper?
like Crest is selling toothbrushes.
Right.
Obviously, you have to get taxed on a heavily produced item like that. But then again, like Pogos are heavily produced, but they're not taxed.
I didn't know.
Your
that.
Jamaican patties, they're probably not taxed when you buy them.
Yeah, check your receipt
Check it.
next
I will
time.
check. I've actually never
Catch it on video.
Never contemplated that.
Toss that on the internet.
I will
Blow
toss
some
that.
young minds because the old people are like, I know that fucking shit. Everybody does.
You know you're
That's why-
rich when you don't realize that you don't even get tax on your fucking receipt, bro.
No, you know you're poor when you don't even want to check the receipt, so you throw it out. Back to the fucking flash food thing. So yeah, it is good that they're doing that. And like, if you really think about if you took 2%, like let's say every grocery store only has 2% waste. If you took 2% from every grocery store in a certain area and made a fucking grocery store for the homeless, just like go in, it's all expired, but like obviously you can eat it. It's like at your own discretion. Like sign a fucking waiver. If you die, you die. I don't care, but at least you can fucking get food. But then people would abuse it. That's the problem.
Yo,
It's inherent. Like,
And
but
then,
and who's paying the overhead
Give
for
it to
to run the
shelters.
store?
Like, give it to shelters.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
fucking know.
so what happens then when most people, including us, would take that gamble, go to those grocery stores, buy those discounted meats? What happens? You're taking sales away from the greater grocery stores, and then their waste goes above 2%, and then eventually they just take over wholesale shit, and then you just got Dutchies walking around everywhere.
Yo, Dutchie slaps.
Yeah, it's because everything's near expiry.
Yo, 5 blackberries for $5.
See, this exists already,
Bruh.
and somehow
2 of
it's
them
legal.
at the dude. 2 of them I threw out. They were
But they got a second chance with you.
exactly. Yo, but you take 2%, you do 50 stores. That's 100%. You can make a whole grocery store out of that.
Well, not like donate that whole grocery. Okay, let's put it so it's not consumable for the general public. Just like strictly for shelters and shit.
They like interview you. So how homeless are you? oh man, I sleep on cement, man. They're just like, I don't know. I think he's
Not good enough.
I think he's got a
He
wife.
still sleeps.
Is that your tent over there? Yeah, he still sleeps. Yeah,
He's like, I literally sleep on your front porch. They're like, oh yeah, that's Marv. Let him in.
but
when I was at the food drive,
Marv.
they don't take expired items at all. I don't know if there's any correlation in regards to that, but
Yeah, because like you can't give away something that's technically not good to eat.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
You could you could be.
But I mean,
you know,
if you were home, like
you're gonna eat it.
If you're
yeah.
homeless
Yeah.
and something goes back, you're eating it.
And you know what? I completely agree with you guys. I thought about that a lot when I worked at the grocery store, but it collapses the entire business model because it takes away from the greater grocery stores. Their waste goes up, their profits go down. Grocery stores start closing.
capitalism, baby.
And then you get one good
They're
grocery
sorting it out
store
anyways.
and one bad one. That's the end of it. You get 2. You
Like,
get good one and bad one.
Yeah. But rewind back
Quiz-
to the
Quiznos.
flash food thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
So it's an app and you just download it, and like I just went in to check it out. I was like, check flash food. I check it. There's nothing good for purchase. So I walked the aisle, and you know how they have they have wings. So Zehrs has wings, and so for context, if you're somehow not from Canada watching this, Zehrs is a grocery store, and every grocery store here has like a little hot section, and you can just buy like chicken wings, easy, tenders, like salads, couscous, whatever the fuck, potato wedges, and it's a decent price. Usually the price is actually really good, and the food's decent too.
Like a hot counter. Yeah.
And they have like hot chicken, like the hot fried
rotisserie
chicken. I was like hot fried chicken or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was like it was normally $15, and it was 9 pieces, and it was 50% off. But it was still in the warm section, so I was like, "Oh, this is it." So I bought it, and I was like, "I'm gonna eat, a little bit today." I ate the whole fucking thing.
Wow.
I felt this.
Those are massive packs.
It was like 2 whole like slices, and then like 3 drumsticks, and like fucking 6 wings. It was disgusting.
That's a lot.
They're really filling too.
It was
They're good,
filling.
too,
It was good.
right?
It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that
It was
shit's
good
fire.
meat. I guess it was good protein, but fuck me, I wanted to die, man. It was disgusting.
If you ate that much, holy crap. You want to know what's worse? I ate pizza for 2 meals today. 2 separate pizza places.
Really? Let's hear it.
And that's all I ate, really.
Where'd you go?
today. For lunch, I went to
Mr. Sub.
the last slice. Or what's it called? The one beside the smokes?
Oh, you had it?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, fire. Got the garlic dip sauce. Fire.
Smokes Spittoon?
Yeah. Beside,
No,
It's like
beside,
in
yeah.
the same plaza. What's it called?
After hour? No, after hour.
no.
Later pizza?
Later.
Later crusty crab
It's fire. Later pizza's
Later,
fire.
gator, later.
Went there for lunch. And then I got home, and my dad had, I guess, pizza party at work or something. And so he brought home like full pizza. So that's what we had for dinner too. So I guess I had pizza twice today.
I still remember one of the most like memorable things that I brought home. Like anyone who's ever worked at a big corporate job knows that it's so sucking and you want to kill yourself every day. But the only silver lining I had at my office, because it was a 700 person office, is when the big wigs, the corporates, the execs had their meetings, they would always cater food, whether it be sandwiches, pizza, something. And if you were a lucky little rat like me and you go to the bathroom at 3 p.m. right before and the meeting's over, in the cafe,
In the lunchroom,
there might be
you'll see
there
some
might be some leftovers.
some leftovers,
Like, me and my boy, we were like the degens of the company. Like we would check it religiously, and like anytime I would like walk by a meeting room and I saw like catered sandwiches,
Yep.
like the wheel,
Yep.
I'd be like, "Yo, sandwiches," and I'd be like, we'd be on shift every 10 minutes. One of us would walk down the aisleway and check. And then if he came back, I'd be like on Teams, "Yo," and then we'd bust down there, like stack up, run back to our office. I was like, "That's a good day."
I'm the same gremlin, bro. I'm the same gremlin. If you ever work at these large companies,
you know,
like,
you know.
If you know, you know. There's always a leftovers
Isn't it
in the
sad
lunchroom.
that catering and just lunch makes us so happy?
Of course, free food. I'm paying you my soul, 40 hours a week, but that's free food.
Once every 3 months.
The one time I got an entire, like, party pizzas are giant and square.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went there and I was just on my way out, and I literally saw it was a stack of 4 boxes. I lifted the first box up and there was 1 slice left, and I was like, "Oh man!" So I like grabbed it, started eating it, and I like, okay, what's underneath? Probably just like empty boxes. I lifted up, it's full. I literally took the whole fucking box, and it was so big, and like the way you got out of this office, there was only one entryway, and it was a revolving door that was really compact. Bro, I tilted that bitch sideways. And I held like a coffin, and I shimmied out that shit, and it was like all fucked up. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking this whole box back.
hilarious.
And I ate pizza for 5 days straight. That's when I lived with at McGregor House. I had 5 roommates. It took 5 of us 4 days to eat through like 40 slices.
Jesus.
But if there's cold pizza on the table, I'll always have some.
100%.
Always.
I cannot say no.
Yeah, never. Cannot say no.
What were you gonna say? I
I didn't even know I was going to say something.
Honestly,
I'm glitched.
a transition.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't rank my subs.
Let's hear it.
Wait, what are we ranking? Like
in
stores or
order,
like
yeah.
The subs
the
in
type
the
of sub?
restaurant
just
subs.
like the franchises best stores. So I'll quickly restate. So I think Quiznos, Firehouse, Jersey Mike's, Subway, Mr. Sub.
Okay.
Wait, what was that? Quiznos?
Quiznos, Firehouse, Jersey Mike's, Subway, Mr. Sub.
All right. So I'm going
Is
to go.
there sub at the bottom?
Yeah,
Fuck off.
I'm with them. Okay, I'm going with. I'm putting Firehouse first. I don't care. But to be fair, I don't think I had Quiznos enough time in my life to judge it properly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've only had Quiznos probably less than 5 times. I did enjoy it. I did think it was better than Subway. But now that I'm thinking about it,
Now you're an adult. You got
I think Firehouse might have beat it, like, as far as I remember, right?
Make the
So
trip.
I'm putting Firehouse. You know what? Fuck, I'll put Quiznos second because I did like it. Subway. I don't mind Subway. Subway, to me, the flatbread is fire.
That's
flatbread is fire.
It is.
That's what saves it now.
Good.
That's what
man.
saves it nowadays.
And they have that one sub. I always say it's not on the menu anymore, and it's fucking awful for you. But the spicy Italian, has like
I
five
always got
different
that too.
slice meats of salami. Oh my god, breeds of salami.
5 different breeds of salami. Is that what you said?
Dog, cat.
All right, Firehouse, Quiznos, Subway. Fuck. Did you take me to Jersey Mike's the first day of opening?
Did I take you there? I don't know.
All I remember, I've only been
Took you
there.
on a date?
I've only been there once in my life, and it was a grand
Did we
opening.
even eat?
I ate. Yeah, we
Oh.
ate. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was with you, but it was a grand opening, and everyone in town was fucking talking about Jersey Mike's.
Because it's popular in the States.
It's popular. And I'm like, yo, this shit's gonna be bussing. I was so underwhelmed. Like, I rank it worse than Subway.
You know what it is?
I did not like
it's because
it.
like we're different here. Like we like a toasted sub. There's
so-
no such thing as a toasted submarine
It
sandwich.
was
You
so
know, like
basic.
exactly. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
like, and it has like the Jersey Mike sauce, which is like vinegar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
vinegar and
right.
spices.
That's like
yeah.
what people
Just
like. Right?
so basic, and I'm like, bro, this has no flavor, man.
It's just
Fuck
like
that.
sub sauce.
No.
It's like
It's a vinaigrette, like legit.
Yeah, it's literally a vinegar.
I've
like it's
honestly
more vinegary than sub
never even been close to a Jersey Mike's. I honestly thought it was like a fucking like pizza place. No idea what the
There's
fuck.
one on Fairway.
There's one
Try it.
flavor. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, you can't eat bread.
You literally can't eat it.
No.
All right.
And then,
You know what? No, you know what? I'll put Mr. Sub above Jersey Mike's. I was disappointed as fuck.
You-
I never went there ever since.
You know what though?
Me too.
We should go there again because
Yes,
so
I'd be
I actually
down.
I went there opening day.
Oh.
Same experience as you because Firehouse opened a month before that. So that was like my standard now. And then I hear Jersey Mike's is better. Da, da, da. And I'm like going on like forums and then everyone's like Jersey Mike's is way better. But it's like I was comparing apples to oranges. I'm comparing a toasted sub. So it's like for what? So here's the thing. A phrase. It's called a shitty. Like sometimes I just want a shitty sandwich, and by that I mean it's something I would make at home, which is like a little bit of bread, meat, cheese, veggies, and like a little bit of sauce. Nothing too crazy. Something simple, light. And what Jersey Mike's is, it's that, but like done very well. And like it's so now it's like it's a lot of meat. And I think when I went there the first time, I had like a bad sub. This time I went, I think they have like it's called Italian something. It's like three or four deli meats and bacon, and I just get lettuce and pickles. And then they don't put mayo on their subs.
No.
If you get it Mike style, it's just a vinaigrette. I got mayo on it, and that was like a complete game changer. Now it's like I would like actually go there because it's like this is pretty. It's a good sandwich.
I need to check it out again because I recall the first time, the grand opening.
Yeah.
They're like, what kind of sauce do you want? These bitches had like 3 sauce
they had
options.
none.
I was
Literally
like, what
zero,
What
yeah.
the fuck is this shit?
yeah, when you go to Subway, you're like the fucking
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the Parthenon of sauces.
So you know what? That's my ranking for now. But maybe in the next episode, I will have tried Jersey Mike's once again in my life. You know, I gotta try Mr. Sub.
try it on
I
the
gotta
pod.
try Mr. Sub again. Yeah, we could do that.
So like when he was talking about like having like a basic sub, that's my Mr. Sub. Like I couldn't eat Firehouse every day or even like twice a week. I couldn't eat
okay.
Mr. Sub twice a week easily because it's like simple,
simple, yes.
sub. And what do you guys not like about it? Like it's just
So okay,
like the ingredients are not bad.
Low key, if I'm being honest, I'd probably put Mr. Sub over Subway. Like Subway is just that bad. It's like the brand recognition.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
for
yeah.
whatever reason, I've been to Subway more than Mr. Sub.
Yeah,
So
fair.
it just Mr. Sub feels like shittier, like
Yeah,
worse. Even though I don't think it is. I think I've enjoyed it every time I've been there. You know, it's
And
just,
for me, it's like if I'd rather, like if I have 2 options between Subway or Mr. Sub in the same city, I'm going to Subway.
yeah, but I don't
Why?
know. And there's no real good reason.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's just drilled in your heads like
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
yeah, the marketing, bro.
Yeah.
Marketing. Yeah.
So, just a little interesting side note, still related. Iceland, the country of Iceland, every gas station has a Quiznos in it. You know how like gas stations here have like Tim Hortons and
Timmy's,
shit?
Yeah.
Up there, gas stations have Quiznos in them.
That
But
is
they didn't have carbonara.
They didn't have carbonara.
You know,
they had their own
flavors
recipes.
were very they were very different.
But how psyched was I driving around the country? Quiznos
Wait,
every
hold
day.
up. Couldn't that be because it's a gas station Subway? Or sorry, Quiznos?
maybe
that be the reason?
I don't know. But
No, they probably just don't eat that
quick
flavor there.
don't eat that
For real.
before your sub. Did you try the hot dogs in Iceland? Like the Icelandic.
I had
like,
the one and like from the famous booth like in the square.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
100%.
it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I really liked it.
It was the best hot dog I've ever had in my life. So all it is like they have
It
like their
was-
own like sauce, which is like kind of like a mayo dressing type sauce. A secondary sauce, which is like a browner mustard, and then crispy onions. And I think that's it. That's like the traditional
all you
style.
need.
It's literally all you need. And it's like, dude, it's...
Yeah, it was great.
They do have subs there. I remember being drunk as fuck after the clubs, and I busted down an entire hot dog, and I was like, I want more. And then they had like a $15 Canadian like sub, and that was a fucking good sandwich. Goddamn great sandwich.
It is expensive there.
Expensive as balls.
Little did he know he was having a horse sub. A lot of
It was
horse
good, it
meat.
was
Worth,
good.
bro.
Horse
Worth.
meat, baby.
Worth.
Yo, I just saw a picture the other day, and it's how like Costco has their food court, right? Yeah. Like their famous $1.99 hot dogs, right? Mm-hmm. So like Costco, their menu is always like one strip. It's not like if you look up, it's one strip basically, and each item is beside each other.
Yes, sir.
So I saw like a picture, and it had Costco's from around the world and all of their menus.
That's sick.
So so Costco's around the world don't have the same items as we do here.
Wait, where'd you see this?
On I don't know, Twitter.
Oh,
Reddit.
fuck.
Yeah,
I thought you saw it in person.
Yeah. So like the Costco in Hawaii, or whatever, the Costco in LA, they have churros. Right? Like they have churros. And obviously like no one else has poutines other than us.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, and I was thinking like what is the best food item at Costco? They're on their cafeteria.
Hot dog.
Or just
Like,
at ours?
Yeah, at ours. So we'll start with that at ours.
Oh, okay, that's a
but
good question.
we couldn't discuss globally because unless we have the picture, right?
We should print that picture off and get it framed and put it up in Slava's place.
Yeah,
And then on the back,
the Kirkland ambassador.
Kirkland.
Yeah, so
What do you guys get? What do you guys
So
get? Do you guys always get the hot dog? The
I'd say
$1.99,
the
$1.50,
thing
whatever?
I've gotten the most is I just get a twist cone because I fucking love soft serve. It is my favorite thing, and I will never turn down soft serve. Fucking Mr. Coney Cone
Mr. Sub.
drives by in the fucking cold in the soft serve fucking van. If I gotta have to suck his
Soft
dick,
serve
I'll
van.
get the soft serve somehow. If I don't have money on me, I'll suck his dick. I want that twist cone. Simple, small twist cone. Not dipped in anything, just simple fucking twist cone. That's it. That's all I want. And Costco is the only fucking place that has twist. McDonald's, Dairy Queen, every other fucking joint only has vanilla, but they have twist.
Wait, Dairy Queen has Swiss.
Wait,
No, they don't.
like chocolate vanilla? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
No,
Dairy Queen must.
no, they don't.
I swear they. No?
I would know because I would.
you would
tell
know.
Must give me my twist cone.
7-Eleven.
Nope.
7-Eleven,
They don't even
they
have a
ice
saucer machine,
cream,
yeah.
bro.
Yo, they got frog dogs.
Slurp.
Frog dogs.
Oh no, frog slushy. That's what I meant.
Frog dogs.
Floggies.
It's just like a decrepit frog in a bun. Like what? Fuck frog dog.
So that is the thing I get the most is that, but it now it alternates 50-50. Either I get the dog and I never like get it. I throw the cup out. I don't want to fucking drink the soda. It's like infinitely more calories. Dog. Sometimes I've been getting the pepperoni slice of pizza.
Yo.
It's good. It's
It hits,
good.
man. I
It's
don't know.
good.
It hits, bro. It hits.
That's what I get. The pepperoni slice pizza.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
It's a lot of pepperoni.
It's a lot of
fucking
pepperoni.
It's
and it's
good.
fucking good. It's greasy. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's greasy.
greasy
Dude,
as
that
shit.
plate, it's like disintegrating by the end of it.
People hate greasy pizza. I'll be the first man. I love greasy pizza. The greasier better
Did you
for me. I
try
don't give a
Prince
shit.
Street in New York?
Which one?
Did you try Prince Street pizza?
I can't remember, man. I
It's
literally
coming in
can't
Toronto,
remember.
but like I'm curious, like a firsthand.
I can't remember. I did try a pizza place, famous, but I don't recall.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was great. I don't know what it was called though.
same as IKEA.
Okay, IKEA is the one place where I would say it's not like it's
Same-
okay.
See, same
It's
as
okay.
same as IKEA. I've never gotten anything from there.
Really?
Costco, IKEA, never gotten any of that cheap
What?
food. Never in my life.
Never like not.
My
not
parents never. I never went to Costco until I was an adult.
once. No. Okay.
I've recently been going to Costco.
And you still haven't tried it.
No,
No temptation.
no.
Come on, man. Give it a try. Fuck. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you can eat.
I mean,
on that
yeah,
menu,
there's nothing you
I
can
guess,
eat
yeah.
now, but
Well, I mean, like, I'm sure one day I'll try the fries or something.
fries are.
That's what I get. I get poutine. When I go, I get poutine.
Yo, isn't the poutine like 1,000 calories?
I don't fucking know. I've never looked at that. The fuck?
Dude,
Who cares?
the pepperoni slice pizza
It's like 800.
is like 800 fucking calories.
Yeah.
How?
Melted butter on top. That's how
It
they do
must-
it.
Yeah, it must.
Really
Be, it
must
must. Be. It makes no sense. My frozen pizza at home, the whole pizza is like
1,200.
no, it's like 800, 900. And you tell me one slice is the same as a fucking whole pizza? I don't know what they put in that shit. It's crack though.
It's crack.
That's for sure.
Also, I'll
Also,
bust down a whole poutine too, bro.
yo,
Oh, yeah.
tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
how poutine is unique to
Poutine.
Canada.
Yeah. What? Well,
But like it's so
Isn't it a French Canadian thing?
Yeah.
it's a French
But
Canadian.
it's just,
but
it's just cheese and fucking
that's what I'm saying.
gravy.
But
Poutine- it's cheese curd. It's cheese
people
curd.
travel to Canada
To
try poutine.
Yeah.
it's fire.
I like it, but
No, it's fire. Nah, come on.
it's not like the greatest
Dude,
invention
if
ever.
we were not
fucking-
from Canada and we went to like Germany and we had fries,
Schnitzel?
gravy, and cheese, like that's fire.
Okay, tell me one thing though.
I guess.
Tell me one thing. Tell me right now, in front of this not so Canadian viewer population, that the best thing that ever happened to poutine was when our friends from other parts of the world came here and made the shawarma poutine.
Absolutely, I knew you were gonna say that. Absolutely, man.
Tell me that is special.
See, there's smart and then there's genius.
Yeah. Like that shit. You know when you hear people going to like high-end fusion restaurants? When I think of fusion, I'm like shawarma poutine.
Yes,
baby.
that is the highest.
fusion.
That's correct.
French Canadian and Middle Eastern cuisine got together and made a fucking sexy little baby.
That's like I'd say the litmus
This
test.
is niche. This is a niche food item.
It's
is.
niche, but like if
Very
if
niche.
you're from Canada, you know what. Like if you know, but it's like it is like the litmus taste of like someone's taste buds. Like if I had to present someone with a food item and be like, I have the utmost like okay. This is not, it is niche, right? So it's like, think of all the niche foods that you can think of, weird sushis, That's a niche item. And it's like, if I said, hey, I'm going to show you something you've never had it before. If they didn't like it, I'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yes.
What's not like fries,
What do you
good.
not like
cheese,
about it?
good.
Yes.
Gravy, good.
Yes.
Like, and you know what's funny?
Rotisserie chicken,
Good.
garlic sauce,
Garlic sauce.
hot sauce,
sauce.
and gravy.
And
You
some-
tell someone in Europe is like, what the fuck is your problem?
It sounds cursed. It sounds
Yo,
cursed.
so they don't have that around the world? Are you serious? Not even the U.S.
That's why I've always thought. Like,
you
if
can go south of the border to like Ohio, they won't have it.
No.
Fuck off.
I bet you like if you people from Ohio have never had poutine.
No shit, they're
Like,
depressed
I've,
there.
I've always
A
thought
poutine.
of like going to LA and opening up like literally a DT shawarma.
Yeah,
Like,
Yo, that's
I just think
genius.
they've 100%.
even in Vancouver, they don't have shawarma like we have shawarma.
No.
They
Man.
do not. Like I don't even know if they have shawarma poutine.
No, like,
honestly,
we live in like a pocket. I think Ottawa
that's good. They have
and,
very
and like
good
Kitchener-Waterloo,
shawarma.
Toronto is like the pocket of shawarma. And then anywhere else you go, it's not it.
Is it due to our Indian population? Do you think that's
Middle
why?
Eastern, like,
It's
it's not
Indians
Indian.
Die, bro.
my bad. In Middle Eastern, sorry.
Yeah, you could take a DT, go down south, and then just like
God.
as a Canadian man, you could be like, I'm bringing the sweet traditional taste of Mediterranean Canadian cuisine to the States.
Yeah.
I grew up
rebrand
tasting
it.
this.
Yeah, read it.
That's genius. Yo, if I'm not here next week, you know why, man. I'm in the States.
It's
Wow.
It's just so fucking like. And here's the thing. Shawarma poutine. There's a lot of places to do it, but what I say is, if you don't put gravy, it's not it. It's got to
course.
have the gravy.
100%.
Some places
Of
just go
course.
garlic sauce,
No.
shawarma,
Yeah.
and it's like
That's not
Has to have the gravy.
gotta have the gravy.
Has to.
That's the key.
No, that's everything they put in that.
It's gotta be a slop by the end of it. By the
Yes,
those
yes.
last
Yeah.
couple bites gotta be like soup.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
going
And
to be
that's how it's
mush.
gotta be. Yeah.
But you know what? I completely forgot what I was going to say.
That's the first time you've ever done that.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
Shawarma poutine, sauces.
No, okay, I remember now. Without the gravy, is it really a poutine?
No.
No.
Exactly. Because without that, you go to 1001 Nights, which is still one of my favorite places. They do
Stellar.
shawarma
Fries.
supreme,
Yes.
and that has no gravy. And it's like, good on you guys. You didn't use that. What's the word?
The word?
Yeah, the buzzword.
The buzzword?
Yeah.
Poutine?
Yeah, poutine. Everyone
They
was like,
drew a distinction.
There's
I
got to be
respect it.
potatoes under there.
You know what's another fucking thing? Our fries, like North American fries, are tangibly different than European fries or like UK crisps. They're bigger, they're thicker, they're more yellow too.
Yeah.
Like when I have fucking fries in Romania, they're like fucking neon yellow, and they never. I don't know if it's they don't blanch them or I don't know what the fuck process is different, but they're never.
Are they as crispy? Okay, so that's it, yeah.
They're like mildly deep fried potato husks. Like it's just fucking mid.
Yeah.
Well, if you're interested in a little bit of education, because you know I like to bring those to the podcasts. GMOs are illegal in Europe.
Yes.
That's not the GMOs.
I'm just saying.
think
How
it
they
is?
prepare
There's
it.
no
Maybe,
GMOs
actually,
there.
yeah.
They use less harsh chemicals.
Yep.
They probably have smaller potatoes.
Dude, do you know how many?
No,
big.
it's how they
They're-
cut it.
yeah,
like they're
they
just
cut
cutting
it
it
weird,
thicker
yeah.
and they're not cooking it for as long, right? They like the
I was
sauce.
just proposing a perspective.
No,
Yeah.
but that might have what to
On
do
the
with
color,
with the
maybe.
color.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is it so much more yellow?
Yeah,
Yukon Golds.
Yukon Gold.
No, Yukon
It's true.
Golds are not that gold.
Yo, lemon
They're
pepper,
not.
baby.
Yukon Golds are for like baked potatoes, right?
yeah.
Yo, the
Which
amount
is
of
fucking fire too. Yo, can we talk about baked potatoes? Dude,
Welcome back to the Baked Potato Podcast.
Yo, I was on TikTok and like I guess in Wisconsin, they're big on baked potatoes.
Really?
And they have like, you know how like we could have like a poutine bar here where you have your fries and you add whatever you
Oh,
want
they have
to
a
it.
baked potato bar?
They have baked potato bars. And these guys, it's 1 part potato, 1 part cheese, bro, I swear. And then another, like 1 part cheese mixed into the mashed potato that they mash within the skin of the potato. And then another part of cheese on top. And like bacon and all
baked
this
potatoes
good shit.
are hella underrated.
So
Hella underrated.
Baked potatoes
my-
are fire.
genuinely one of my favorite meals that I used to make back in the fat pet era. And the only reason I don't make it anymore is because I don't even want to fucking know how many calories it was. But it was my mom, this is back when I was little, my mom would like fucking bake me like 6 Yukon Gold potatoes. Like massive. I'd slice them all in half and I'd hollow them out and I'd keep all the hollowed out contents in a bowl. And then she would make me like an entire pack of bacon too. So I'd have an entire like tray of bacon, a whole pack, 500 grams of bacon. And then she would shred me an entire mound of marble cheese.
Oh my.
And then I would take like pretty much like fucking 150 milliliters of fucking sour cream. And I would make potato skin. So I would, in the husk, I would put bacon and
nice.
cheese and rebake them, whatever. But in that bowl with the husk, I would dump the remaining cheese, the remaining bacon and sour cream and like a fuck ton of salt and pepper, stir it up. And like, I would be like it's so
so good.
gluttonous,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Like
so good.
it looks like vomit. I'm just like eating like a globby
Yeah,
vomit
slop.
slob. And
With
I'm like,
his
I hate myself. I'm looking like fucking Nikocado avocado. I'm just fucking crying naked.
No shout out for that, dude.
Fuck, man. That shit is crack.
That sounds like
Baked
crack.
potatoes is what we need to do.
Have you ever been to iPotato?
No.
I put to this dick in your ass.
I drive by all the time.
They
Thought
specialize
that's what he was
in
saying.
baked potatoes.
Really?
Yeah, it's a baked potato place.
What?
I swear they
Where
sell
is it?
shawarma there, bro.
Yeah, they sell shawarma too.
That's so lame.
sell
Like,
shawarma
why can't
everywhere.
they just do baked potato?
Yeah, do one thing. Good.
Yeah. facts, you look
that,
great.
that
Yo.
turned me. I drive past there all the time.
Go there. It's
I'm
good.
gonna go next time. I'm gonna
it's
go.
good. Yeah, they specialize in baked potatoes. I know it sounds because we have an eye shawarma.
No, like I saw them online and I saw like shawarma. I'm like, fuck that.
I show arm this dick in your
I saw them.
See, it's funny. You're gonna go and you're gonna be like, "I'll take the baked potato, please." And the whole time they're making it, you're like, "Fuck, I should have got the shawarma."
every shawarma too.
every
I
time.
actually think that is what happened. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Okay,
Yeah,
nice,
it's good. It's good.
What other like weird Canadian things do we eat that like other people wouldn't?
Maple syrup.
Back bacon.
That's just pea meal bacon.
Female.
Yo, female bacon.
They call it Canadian
sucks
bacon.
compared to
I know,
bacon.
which is like it's
We call it so we don't just call it bacon.
Yeah.
Like bacon is the strip bacon that we
Yeah,
have. Americans are like, what do Canadians call Canadian bacon? We call it pea meal for everyone who doesn't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
right? Pea meal. Yeah. That's what we call it.
Pea meal. It's
Yeah,
like cornmeal on the outside of a pork roast, essentially sliced.
So here's the thing.
It's probably cured. I don't know.
Do you guys like it thicker or thinner? I fucking hate thick pea meal bacon.
I like it thin.
I like it thin. Like a little bit crispy, like a little bit fried.
But what, on a sandwich?
Just
Or like how?
around in general.
On a
Overall.
sandwich, I need it to be thick.
Yo, if
Like,
you had
otherwise,
a-
I can't taste it. Yeah.
Dude, just get a ham sandwich then.
Yeah, literally.
Well, that's what it is.
What would you do?
Is it just ham?
Yeah,
No,
pea meal's
what?
ham. Yeah.
Huh?
It's probably
No, but it's like prepared in a different way, but it's the
yeah,
same.
it's prepared different. It's probably a different.
Same pig.
Maybe
It's
just spam.
Maybe it's a different cut. I don't actually know.
Yo, I always thought it tastes similar to ham. Those fuckers.
fucking-
pig, bro.
It's all pork.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut it thick. It's a slice of ham with cornmeal around the outside.
And they cook it, right? Or
if you had eggs Benedict, would you like it thin or thick?
thin probably.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like I can't just say thin. It has to be the right proportion
That's fair.
to everything
That's
else.
fair. That's fair.
Like for bacon, like the strip bacon, I like that shit crispy. yo.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
I like that shit almost burnt.
Yes,
like maybe
sir.
even burnt. You know?
take a bite and it crumbles
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
It doesn't matter in what application. I want it that way. I don't like the chewy soft bacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that
Agreed.
shit. When you go to a breakfast spot and they fucking
Oh.
bring out that like slop of it's like, come on, man.
Cook it a little bit more. Please.
Come on. This guy got back in the fucking deep
Warm it
fryer.
up a bit.
Yeah, this pig's still kicking. yeah.
It's still schmeeking.
Yo, I went to a Angel's Diner, which is a cross country diner. Fuck. County diner?
They're all.
Where's this?
Man, they're across the street from each other. One's Angel Diners
In
and one
Waterloo?
is Waterloo. Like,
I know
They
where
have
you're going.
do
I
they
know
have
where
gunfights after hours?
man, what?
Western.
Yo,
Showdown, sundown showdown.
the place across the street was busy as fuck. Like busiest place in KW, I swear. And the place across the street looked like a hotel and there was no cars in the parking lot. And their fucking sign said open faux biz. I was like, yo,
Don't go there.
We open full biz.
Let me check your ID before you enter this.
so I went in
breakfast
there. I went in there, I'm like, this is interesting. These guys they're trendy. And I went in there and it's the shittiest fucking bacon I've ever had in my life. And I realized, no shit, everyone's across the street. Because that place is actually decent. And that's why you're open for biz, but you're actually not, because you're going to be fucking bankrupt in the next 4 months.
Never go to a place that has to have a second sign that says, just a reminder, we exist.
We are open, yeah.
That's
We're barely open.
Yo, I'm going to hit them with an unpopular opinion. So, and this is...
Hit me with it.
I don't
Cancel.
know. I don't know how this is unpopular, but
Himalayan salt is not salt.
I fucking hate breakfast joints. I hate them. I think they're stupid.
What?
I think if I wanted to fucking have eggs and bacon, I'd just make it at home. It's like the easiest thing to make. You can't fuck it up. And like, if I'm going to spend $15 on eggs and bacon, I could just go to the grocery store. If I'm hungover and the boys are all hungover, I'll just go to the grocery store. I'll spend $30 and I'll make eggs and bacon for everyone.
You gonna make home fries too?
Yeah, I'll fucking make home fries.
You gonna make toast too? You gonna make
Yeah.
pancakes too?
Yes.
You know how to make toast.
I don't know how to make toast.
I'm just telling you, you're gonna make all of these things.
I would rather make it all than pay someone $13 for a shitty plate of it.
But where are you going to get
How?
those jams?
The little ones that you
He'll
eat when
make
you're waiting for your
them.
food.
He'll make them.
I'll fucking make them.
There's like one berry and a gram of sugar, and they just beat the shit out of it.
Like anytime the boys are hungover and they're like, "Yo, breakfast," I'm like, "Can we wait an hour and go to sushi?" And go to lunch. Yeah, come on. You're just like, I'm hoping everyone's not awake yet. Like, come on.
That was
sushi.
literally us the other weekend,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
This guy fucking shiested us.
Oh yeah. We were gonna go to breakfast. There's a big line. We're like, sushi. I bet.
Well, that was a good choice, man.
I actually agree with you on a lot of those terms, but nothing makes me happier than going and getting a fucking garbage breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go, I'll get like an eggs Benedict or something.
Like, exactly. That's the thing. You
I'm-
don't just
like,
get the fucking
I'm not gonna get the
regular-
plate.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Okay,
Okay.
eggs
fair.
Benedict is bomb as fuck.
That's the thing. You have to get something good. Like, I'm not making eggs Benedict at home, you know.
Benedict?
I'll make eggs Benedict.
But you know what?
Give me a nice smoked salmon, eggs Benny. Yo.
I will absolutely 110 times out of 10 go and pay $13 for home fries, 2 poached eggs, bacon, sausage. Sometimes they put a little ham steak on there and like pancakes on the side.
And give them no tip.
Here's a tip.
and your bottomless
Make
coffee.
the bacon more crispy.
Yeah, and then coffee every 20
Bottomless
seconds.
coffee is the best part. Honestly.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just give you
always.
coffee all day. You pay
Or
for
they'll
one.
give you the jug, you know.
it's like $3.
I want coffee.
Yo, I got a question. Where the fuck are you going that you're paying $13, $15 for 2 eggs and some bacon?
Always
Angels.
that much.
Everywhere.
Bro, I go for like $7.
0%.
How long has it been since
Sunset
you've been
breakfast.
out for
Literally
fucking
15 years.
breakfast?
Breakfast?
Yeah.
I go every morning.
Inflation, dude. It happens so quickly.
Nah,
You can't eat for less than
Yo, the
$13.
place that had
You
open
can't
full-
eat for less than $10.
Open
bro.
full
Come on.
biz was $8.99. Yo.
That's the only spot.
That's why they killed the fucking
But they had
pig
an honest
10
to
minutes
goodness
before
fee
you
of
got there.
15%, bro. Can we talk about, okay, again, super niche, a quick rant. There's this place called Chuck's. It's probably in Toronto too, right? So it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
so
it's a chain.
In
Oh, yeah,
Ontario,
yeah,
it's a chain. Same people who made Kelsey's, which is another like mid-chain.
Okay.
But like, so what they're known for is their beers are cheap and they have like always good specials and their appetizers are cheap and they have cheap steaks. But
Their food is decently cheap in
holy
general.
fuck, it is like the definition of mid.
Oh, it's like worse than mid.
It's worse than mid,
But
man.
way
Like
worse
the
than
food
mid.
is really not good.
It's not why you're there, but holy
the price
fuck.
for the food makes it like worthy. You
That's
know?
the
Like,
whole
the
point.
price is exactly.
This
and
is-
they've got it at the sweet spot. They've got it at the sweet spot.
It's the Bud Light of food.
It is.
Okay, hold up. This is the cheapest
Transition.
place you can.
Continue the sentence.
All right.
Cheap
But think
est.
about it. You're paying the cheapest food ever
Yes.
in KW. Cheapest. Like significantly cheaper than anything else. And we're calling it mid. Or maybe a bit below mid.
Yeah.
I say that's a win.
No, it's not.
Dude, it is.
It's a L. It's a huge.
We're
L.
honestly privileged. We're actually privileged.
amount
Some people will actually make that a treat for them, bro.
Yeah, they'll take their family
Take that
there.
in.
Fuck.
And they'll do it once a year or something. And they'll be like, oh, I can't wait to get breakfast at this fucking regular ass shit ass spot.
Any place like Chuck's Roadhouse,
We're privileged, bro.
dude. Chuck's Roadhouse,
That regular shit ass.
dude. For real, when it opened here, I remember going in and thinking, I will never be able to trust a place that sells surf and turf for $21.
Yeah.
Steak and lobster for $21. Like,
Best believe I ordered that too, yo. I tried it. Fuck it.
the lobster was rubbery.
Yes.
Inflation didn't hit them. They actually decreased their prices. Yo, okay, but think about it. So you're paying the cheapest and you're getting mid. But think about it. You raise the price of the food and you go somewhere else. So you have an average bill and you're still getting mid. You know how
Okay, well, you're going to the wrong spot then, bro.
Yeah, why are you going to mid?
Or
Still getting mid.
what if you still pay even more and the food's actually shit? That's an L.
Well, that's
an L.
That's a turbo L.
That's why Chuck's is a W.
Man,
It's logic.
Do be speaking.
Yeah, it's true. Like you could go to Kelsey's and have a lose situation.
Yeah, facts.
You're getting out there. Let's say you go with your girlfriend. You're spending $60.
Yeah.
And you're like, or you go with Chuck's, pay 30 for both, and it's like, that's a W.
Yeah, because you only pay 30. Yeah, facts.
You walk home feeling like garbage.
But don't we do that all the time? When don't we walk home and feel like garbage?
Yo, what was it? It was pitchers on Thursdays used to be what?
$6, right? $7.
Yeah. Man.
Not a pitcher, a schooner.
Bro, you could get fucked up for
Which is a
$6
lot.
almost.
It's a lot. It's like
It's Chuck's house beer. It's like whatever's left in the kegs put together in one.
Bro,
Chuck's
dude, I remember picking this thing up off the table and my hand would shake a little bit. You remember that? Yeah, I'm like, yo, I hope no one sees my arm shaking a little bit, bro. they were big, man. Glass, yeah, big
$6
glass.
for lunch and we go back to school. That's a W.
Yo, we get 2, baby. And go to class.
There is something to say about, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the air in the air or the vibe, but for some reason, I think we've talked about this before off pod. If it's a work lunch, so you have an hour for your work lunch, and you go and you get a pint, maybe you get that second pint. When you go back to your desk, man, you're fucking like, yeah, I don't mind. I could do this for the next 30 years. When you have 2 pints at home,
Nothing.
still depressed.
Yeah, that's
Like at work, you're like,
Sucks.
this makes life tolerable.
100% agreed.
I saw a study in university once. I read the abstract because who reads a whole paper? But it was a research paper done where there was the standard person doesn't have any kind of consumption. Then there's one person that has a coffee, and then one person has a beer, and there was a significant difference in creative thinking for the person that went to that class with the beer in their system. One beer. Mm-hmm. It was like more open-minded, a little more relaxed, as opposed to the coffee and the nothing. Yeah. It's like less sense. I don't know about concentration, but I remember the beer has a little bit more of a creative thinking aspect and a little bit more of an innocent approach. I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah, no, but that, that makes sense.
So
you're paying 5 times the cost of a coffee. You better get some benefits out of that.
Fucking feel good out of that.
Just
feel good.
Talking about like coffee, just recently, I've noticed that my caffeine addiction has started to like actually affect me. So I've been drinking coffee for like every day, weekdays only. On weekends, I don't drink coffee. Every day on weekdays only for like 5 years, maybe even more. Like probably 8 actually.
Is this because you wake up early and you work compared to the weekend? Like why don't you do it on the weekends?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's partly maybe my routine, but also partly but it doesn't make sense because I wake up for work every day at 7 a.m., right? On the weekends, I'll wake up at 7 a.m. anyways because that's my routine, right?
Yeah, that was a question.
But I don't feel like shit when I wake up. So the other day I had to drive to site in the morning, so I couldn't get my usual coffee at work, right? Like we have a coffee machine at work. So I drove to site. I didn't have a coffee in the morning. And throughout the day, I felt like I was like sick almost. Like I felt like low energy. Wow. I'm like, yo, I gotta go home. I can't do this. And I knew it was because of the caffeine. So I tried not to have one. I didn't have one at lunch. Usually I'll have one at lunch. So usually I'll have 1 to 2, usually 2 a day. And then I couldn't make it till like 3:30. So like at 3:30, I had a coffee. And once I had that coffee, I felt like I wasn't sick anymore. Holy shit. So like and I've been drinking coffee, like I said, 8 years, you know, every day basically for every weekday. And only now, last week was when I started feeling this.
Yeah,
so I got it almost like tested again.
Interesting.
And not have a coffee one morning, but I can't. Like my routine is to have a coffee, and the coffee is so good.
You know, Marcus was here a couple pods ago, and he talked about Michael Pollan weaning himself off of coffee, and then having one for the first time after so long, and it was like so enjoyable for the body that it was like, he says, almost like a psychedelic experience. But like, it. I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that caffeine is more addictive than heroin as a substance. No,
Mike's like, I've done both.
Mike's like, I'll tell you tomorrow.
But I have been having a lot less coffee in my most recent years, but during university and right after, I noticed if I didn't have one in the morning and maybe one in the afternoon, I got a headache that day.
Yeah, headaches are big. Yeah,
dude,
my mom gets
headache.
Yep.
Yeah. It's crazy. This like literally caffeine, sugar, and fat in a cup, and it gives you a headache if you don't have it. It's literally your body just going like, "What the fuck is your problem? You do this to me every day, and you don't give me the fuel." It's crazy what it does. You know, when people say your body goes through withdrawals after having addictions, that's literally 98% of the population walking around
with
there.
Caffeine,
That's facts. Don't people say coffee is like a drug?
It is like caffeine.
I've heard about like not like
Dude, caffeine.
drug, but
it's an addictive substance.
Very
addictive substance. Yeah.
It's a drug. Like it's
Dude,
a drug.
look at Slava. He's
Stimulant.
useless before he has a coffee.
Is he? Does he still drink coffee?
You know what?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I haven't really talked to Slava very frequently in a very long time, but
I'm sure he would agree.
he used to.
Tell us
I
the
remember,
truth, Slava.
dude. He used to like bring his coffee everywhere that we went. If we were staying overnight, he'd bring coffee to make in the hotel coffee maker because if
At
you
the
got
cottage too, yeah.
yeah, oh,
Wow.
yeah. And I mean, like, you know, I get that for sure.
But I love it because I love to house them too.
You made an extra pop for me?
Yeah, actually, I shared
Dude,
some of
when
them.
Kyle worked at the automotive place, he was 4 coffees a day.
That's fucking crazy.
He probably got McDonald's coffee too.
Yes, he did. He
'Cause
did.
it was right across.
Yes,
from
that's
the
right.
Kia. Yeah.
Dude,
The cost of that? Have you ever done the
when I
math?
was working like 12 hours a day or even 10 hours a day, I could have 5 coffees a day easily.
Fuck off, eh?
We had a state-of-the-art coffee machine at work. Yeah. I could have 5 coffees a day.
I did
have 5 coffees.
Yeah, I
a day.
had a bunch of tweets.
It's like it's like between every meeting, I'll go get a coffee for
Yo,
that meeting.
and after you're done your
crazy.
coffees at work and you're at home and you're chilling.
No,
whatever,
never. I'll never touch a coffee again.
But you're good.
I'm fine. And the thing, like when I would have dinner with like coworkers, the older ones, like we would have coffee after dinner, and I could have coffee after dinner and I could have coffee at 10 p.m. and just go to bed when I went home at 11 or 12.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink coffee.
No problem,
Because
yeah.
it makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
I literally sleep off coffee.
I remember I had a coffee at work when I was working in Mississauga, and I'm like, let me try this shit. I'm like, fucking pass it on my desk at like 11. I was like, what the fuck?
I think that's literally the exact reason why I don't drink coffee is like, if I felt the effects, I think I would be more inclined to continue usage. But every time, like studying for exams, like Red Bull, Monster, something, and I'm like, I need this because it's really important. I got to stay awake. I take it. I'm just as tired. Like no real different effect on my body. So I'm like,
You know, like
why bother?
At this point, because I've been drinking coffee for so long, and I feel probably you the same. I don't like consciously drink coffee for the effects. It's just because I actually like it, and it's part of my routine.
Dude, coffee's delicious.
In the morning, like a cup of hot coffee is what I need every morning.
Yeah, it's part of my routine too.
Yeah.
And like I also enjoy, like, you know, you get up in the morning, you got a little bit of a dry throat. You know, you don't have your voice on yet. I like to have that burning shit clean out my throat and everything like that. Like I have a black coffee in the morning and it just like warms up my whole throat and everything like that. And I find that really helps. Like I feel like if I didn't have that and I ran into work and someone's like, good morning, I'd be like, good morning.
So you don't drink coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee. No.
Okay. And same as you, I remember studying for exams. It'd be like 11 p.m. have a coffee for the fuck of it. And I'd pass out.
Fall asleep.
I pass out. But there was one time it did work on me. I was at a
That was just
convenience.
heroin, dude.
I was at a convenience store at 1 a.m. And my boy was like, "I dare you have this 4-hour energy Like those like
I've never had one of those.
yeah, he's like I guarantee you're not gonna go to sleep tonight. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, that shit always makes me go to sleep. Like no matter what it is. I took it. I didn't sleep that night. I was like
500 hours.
6 a.m. in bed messaging him, and I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck is this shit?
Have you ever had one?
Yeah, I've had one.
Is it good?
Like taste wise?
Does it hit? Like,
Yeah, does it hit? I mean, it hit
I
me
don't know,
like more.
I had it when I was younger. Like I think I was busy like the whole day. I took one because I was busy doing something, and I remember being like not tired. But like once it was over, I remember crashing too.
really?
Yeah, like it runs
What
you
the
high
fuck
and
is
then-
it? Just like crazy caffeine?
There's a ton of caffeine
Yeah.
and whatever.
Taurine.
Taurine. Yeah.
You know, I'm glad it exists for people like truck drivers. And everything like
Yeah.
God, that's awful though. Ugh,
That
so
is
bad.
terrible.
I've never had
Fuck.
one. It's more like a 12-hour energy.
Might as well try one.
Try 3.
Yo.
4.
Yeah.
Try it. Wait.
We're actually all
try,
gonna have
try
one
7.
right
So that-
now.
7. Wait. No. 8. Try 8. No. 24 divided
I'll
by 4.
bet you there's a
Try
warning.
6.
I'll bet you there's a warning on the package that says
Yes.
don't
Definitely can't have
consume
more than one.
probably.
Yeah.
certain
24 hours of energy.
Even vitamin waters have that. They're like don't
Really?
consume more than
Really?
2
That's so much-
in a
They,
day.
so much
they
added
have
vitamin.
like caffeine pills.
Yes. Yep.
Who's getting pink eye?
Yeah, they have caffeine pills. I've never had one of those.
Yeah. Like 5 gram or 5
I've known
gram.
people that are like on those.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know.
What?
I
I
think
remember-
Richie takes caffeine because he just doesn't like want to drink coffee.
Yeah.
So he just takes bust down caffeine pills.
Wow,
Shit.
that's so cool, Richie.
You know what's a good
an
substitute
idol,
for
man.
coffee? Water. You fucking degens.
losers. It's the
Yo,
same thing.
look, how much water do you drink a day?
A
2
lot,
liters.
A lot. Like
2 liters?
Yeah.
I try.
Tell me that every guy that you ever met that doesn't drink coffee isn't a man child, though. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. You've never known hard work if you don't
Yeah,
have a fucking
grow
coffee.
up,
bro.
bro.
I worked at UPS for 3
Drink
days.
some black
Fuck
bean
off.
juice, yo.
I think the contra argument to that is that everyone I know who does drink coffee is a complete like toddler until they have their coffee. Like traveling with people is like, no, I need
Yes.
to get coffee. I'm like,
Yes.
can we not? Can we just fucking go? And they're like, no, we gotta get coffee. I'm like, can we just not?
Yes.
It's true. It's an addiction.
true.
Why? Why do we need coffee? We're in fucking
Yeah.
Venice. We don't need coffee.
I want that Italian coffee. Italians love coffee.
Yo,
Espresso.
Yeah, I was going to
it's
say,
like
if you're in
coffee
Venice,
too.
you probably should get
Yeah.
one.
Nothing I hate more than a coworker that has a mug. That
That's some
says,
cheeky shit.
don't
That's
talk
whack.
to me unless I have my coffee. I'm like, shut the
I will.
fuck up.
I will.
I'm like,
I'll
will
talk your
talk to
fucking
you.
ears off, you
That
fucking
is
schmuck.
that is funny as fuck. Like, it's actually so kitschy.
Yeah. What are you doing?
You know, while you're on that, you know what I've been noticing lately? If you ever see like those boomers email signatures that are like this big,
Massive?
with
Oh,
like
yeah.
a photo. Like I have this one supplier from like South Carolina, and her name's like Pam, right?
Yes.
And like she's got her name, the supplier name, her role, her number, her email, right? And then this giant picture of a border collie, and then it says, "I love my border collie," and you know, like this dude that I know, I'm not gonna say his name. He walks by me. He's an absolute washcloth of a human, right? And I'm like, I wonder if he'll get this joke, right? And
That's a good one.
he just walks by.
Washcloth.
I'm like, hey, do you think Pam loves her border collie? And he's like, yes. I'm like, what gave it away, right? And he's like, yeah, huh? And I'm like, fuck me, I'm gonna fucking die here.
That's brutal. That's brutal. Brutal interaction.
But like, come on, like that would have been funny. Like, right? You guys would be like, yeah, no shit,
Yeah,
like
cringe.
Yeah, that
Literally
is
kill yourself,
cringy,
Pam,
right?
yeah.
It's like, well, yeah. Would you look at that? Another email.
No.
And then he walked away. Fuck, I'm gonna die here.
Dude, like boomer humor is like a different breed.
Yes, it is.
So I think I'm gonna start posting TikToks about it, or I don't know. One of my
humor.
coworkers, she always sends me chainmail. Like she forwards me,
that's
and
fucker.
it's like to her entire family. Like it's like 250 people, and it's always like garbage font. Or like a MP4 to like this weird video called like dog cute whatever,
yeah.
and it's like it's endearing because like she gets a fucking huge giggle out of it. So, but I don't watch them. I every single one she sends me, I put in a folder called memes that she sends me, and I want to make a series on TikTok where I just go through because like
That's a good one.
that's unprecedented access. You don't often like that shit. You don't like. If I said to you,
That's
find
good
me
data.
boomer memes, it'd be hard
data.
to come across, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's like good data, right? So
is
like
good
I have unprecedented access from the source.
From the
So I
source,
kind of want to
primary.
like just do a TikTok where I go through 4 per TikTok and see if I laugh. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna be laughing like post-ironically infinitely more than I'm laughing like genuinely. No,
I have never experienced that. I know what you're talking about. I just I can't believe that happens. So at my workplace, if that happened, they would literally tally up every single one of those, add 2 minutes, and be like, "This is how much money you owe us for wasting your time on this shit."
Okay, if I got
any more emails
before we sign off, I'm actually gonna read you the most recent one and just see what it is. So
does she love her border collie?
Honestly, it's shit like that. Okay, and it's always forward. Okay, right.
Yeah, forward.
Let's finish off with this. Okay, forward blonde joke. Okay, you guys ready? And look.
Oh no, that's something I would easily scroll past.
No shit.
No shot I would ever stop and read
only
that.
because it's too much text.
Okay, so I'm gonna read it off here. And finally, a blonde joke I've never heard before. A blonde gets a job as a physical education teacher of 16-year-olds. She notices a boy at the end of the field standing alone. While all the other kids are running around having fun kicking a ball, she takes pity on him and decides to speak to him. "You okay?" she asks. "Yes," he says. "You can go and play with the other kids, she says. "It's best I stay here," he says. "Why is that, sweetie?" says the blonde. The boy looks at her incredulously and says, "Because I'm the goalie."
No.
I didn't even get it until you looked at me.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna go home and beat the shit out of my wife.
No.
Dude, that's not even like a boomer meme. That's like just.
Have you been practicing your reading though? That was actually good.
That was pretty good.
This guy narrated that so well.
Yo,
Patrick has always been an exceptional fast reader. I don't know anybody
he did
else.
it so well. Like two characters.
When I met him in 2001,
the delivery, the punchline,
the timing.
When I met him in 2001, he was like, "Me not speak English." But now,
true.
But now he's surpassed me within 2 years. Congratulations.
That was
so bad.
That was an awful fucking read.
The only time I'll ever read text like that, if it's like
It's in my head.
green text. No, green text, bro.
Yo, I would block
It's like
her.
4chan that shit.
I just block her. She won't. She won't know.
Like, I genuinely think that's fucking hilarious.
Yo, you should reply with OG Mudbone. If you know,
I should reply with fucking a link to fucking Lemon Party. You should check out. There's some great jokes on this website. on your work.
Yo, check out this boomer meme.
Or give her that scary the maze.
Yeah, scary
that
maze.
pops in the face. Yeah,
Oh my God. I couldn't do that to her.
everyone knows that maze, bro.
She's a
Everyone
goddamn
knows.
sweetheart. I love that
The
lady.
ring girl.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Exorcist.
It's
Fuck.
loud as fuck.
Oh, it was The Exorcist. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can kill it there. Thanks, boys. It was a good one. Holy fuck! Have a good rest of your day, folks. If you're watching this, and
Yo, I can't believe Zach doesn't have IKEA in his house.
No, I have
you're
IKEA.
crazy.
I just never ate their food.
I thought you'd never been there.
Yeah.